Hey, TGO members, Matthew Buckley, call sign Wiz here. Hopefully everybody had a great Christmas or Hanukkah or winter solstice, whatever you celebrate, enjoying the downtime, but never not trading, man. Always some potential shots of opportunity, and we fired one this morning, and it's already up 35% when I just looked at it right now. Look at our bullish double vertical, 25%. What's going on? SPX giving a little bit of this monster run back. Let me pull up the S&P 500 real quick. Take a look. I said, hey, man, we are way oversold down here. So right around here, I'll show you the time. Men lie, trades don't. Look at this monster turnaround in the S&P 500. So right here, let me go show you the trade. There you go. Put on a bullish double vertical on the S&P 500. Here's the trade. It's the 5,800, 57.95 bull put spread, right? Selling the 5,800 puts, buying the 57.95 puts. That's a bull put spread. That's also called what? Say it with me, a credit spread. What did we do? What did I do? I took that credit and turned around and bought a bull call spread. Bought the 6,000 calls, sold the 60.25 calls, right? This was a debit spread, ended up being a debit of $705, okay? Now, what's the max potential loss? 1,200. Risking 12 to potentially make 1,800, right? And look at the picture right here. The bullish double vertical is simply what? Two vertical spreads on top of each other with the same strategic mindset. So there's the bull put spread. There is the bull call spread. Okay. And there's the break even up there at about 6,007. All right. So one more time, I'll show you the trade here. 5,800, 57.95 bull put spread, the 6,000, 60.25 bull call spread. And as I'm looking at my other screen here, we just got a monster bounce off of, let me zoom in a little bit here. Monster bounce, boing, right off 59.25. So yep, this trade's looking pretty, look at that. Now we're up 40%. This trade is up 40% in a couple hours. That's the power of our double verticals. We had a bullish double vertical on back here when we went through this 50-day moving average. I closed mine last week for a super profit. I didn't get, I didn't get filled on the bull call spread. I only had on the bull put spread. But the bull put spread, I closed for, I think it was a 95% profit. Where is it down here? Closing right there. Closing SPX bull put spread, 95% profit. Also had some great trades, man. The Raytheon, the Iron Condor, expired on Friday for 100% profit if you stayed in it. I always close mine, 7, 8, 9, folks, 70, 80, 90% profit. I got out of the CBOE bull put spread a little early. It would have expired for max profit, but who cares? If you stayed in the CBOE bull put spread, it was the 195 bull put spread, you made a max profit. So I got out for even, because it was kind of wishy-washy. It was underwater for a little bit, and then we had this monster rally in the Friday. But so I got out for even. Having some great trades, man. Really, let me start with the CBOE here. Look at this article. Where is it? Oh, by the way, yeah, you know, I'm doing a trade video right now. We're doing a joint brief tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay, and then obviously for everybody who cares, tomorrow's my birthday. So joint brief on my birthday, and then on January 1st, New Year's Day, I'm watching football. I'm hanging out, man. So I'm going to work for you all on my birthday tomorrow at 10 a.m. But look at this headline right here. A thrill-seeking trade amps up heading into 2025. You ready? Stock options are soaring with everyday investors wagering on market whipsaws. Can't stand it. Can't stand the term gambling. Can't stand the term wagering, but who cares? Look at this chart. Look at that. Average daily options volumes annually. Folks, this is when I was in the Board of Trade and the Chicago Board Options Exchange. Look at this. 06, 07, 08-ish. 09 left. Look at the explosion, folks. This is a hockey stick. More and more people are piling into options trading. Now, and again, this makes my skin crawl. The hottest market for daredevil traders is hitting a fever pitch. Take all that crap out of it, man. But the reason I'm talking about this is what? Look at this. The CBOE, folks, share of UF options activity from individual investors. I'll give you this article in the email that I'm blasting out to you, the trade video in here, folks. But this, I can't give you any more of a commit criteria than throwing on a long-term bullish synthetic stock trade on the CBOE. Since I originally told you get into the CBOE back here, what was that, in 2020? With the COVID explosion, I'm like, people are going to be nuts, locked up. That CBOE trade made up 182%. I gave a little bit of back. Let's call it 160, folks. Let me give you the bottom right there, the truth. It was as high as 180, 190%. Wow. Look at the explosion, folks. Absolute insanity. What's the all picture look like? Yeah, look at this. Here's me back in the board of trade, the CBOE down here at 20 bucks, folks. Wow. So options are exploding. They already have exploded. It's going to get better. So long-term bullish synthetic stock trade on the CBOE. I placed mine a couple months ago, got into it, a little underwater because obviously it sold off a little bit, but I have no problems, man. This is let me show you my trade. It is analyze. Let me go out to here. I have synthetic stock at the 200 strike. So obviously it's a little underwater down here at 195. I don't care. This is the trade. If you were to do this today, obviously I do it down at the 195 strike, or you can match mine and do it at the 200 strike, right? I sold short calls this morning out to Friday at the 197.5. And then my disaster put is down there at 160. So folks, when you see an article like this in Wall Street Journal, like a thrill-seeking trade amps up heading into 2025, you buy the CBOE right now. I'm probably going to throw on a bull put spread here as well, blah, blah, blah. But I had to brief you on this. We got a lot of other stuff to talk about. You know, Dow drops 500 points as bull market cools in its final days. End of the year, folks. People got to sell some of their winners. You don't get paid for Excel sheet profits, folks. I ran the bonus board a couple times at our firm in Chicago, man. I don't pay it based on, hey, Wiz, I could look at all the potential profit. What you make this year, buddy? So there's some tax selling going on. There's some, I'm selling my winners going on type of thing before December 31st, which is fine. And then we're going to reload and go up here. So that bullish double vertical, folks, I don't remember if I showed you the expiration, but it was on the screen. Analyze. I just went out to the regular January expiration, right? Jan 25, when you see that on E-Trade, what does that mean? That means the 1, 2, 3. The third Friday in January is when the Jan 25 SPX options expire. Your brokerage account, folks, might say what? Jan 17. So the Jan 25 options chain for E-Trade means Jan 17. So every once in a while I get people like, I don't see the Jan 25 options because it's the third Friday of January. Some brokerage folks display that stuff differently. Okay. Tomorrow in our primary brief, we're going to talk through some Raytheon trading, some CBOE, and obviously our Amazon. Amazon, rip your face off rally, taking a little bit of a breather. That's fine with me. And that turned around today with the S&P 500 as well. I mean, hell, man, 52-week range. Look at that, 144 to 233. Amazon is the Death Star. It is ripping higher. Although I saw some really, really bad news this morning about Amazon. Jim Cramer says Amazon to buy. I think it's going to, oh, crap. Right? Whatever this guy talks about is awful. What is it? The inverse Cramer ETF? The guy's like wrong 75% of the time, whatever it is. I'm joking. This is the Death Star. Can't believe I sat on the couch last night and watched 60 Minutes, but it had the Nvidia CEO on there. Everything that guy talked about, Amazon is doing, we'll do it better and we'll do it cheaper. And with Nvidia, folks, all your eggs are in one basket. They don't have Nvidia Air. They don't have Nvidia Prime. They don't have Nvidia Entertainment. They don't have AWS. Folks, this AI, if you want to invest in AI and be diversified, it's Amazon. These Nvidia people are going to get destroyed. I guarantee you. Amazon will destroy Nvidia just like it destroyed Rite Aid, CVS, and Walgreens. It's destroying UPS and FedEx. Everything Amazon touches, it takes over and destroys. I guarantee you this is going to happen. So I'll share this article with you as well tomorrow, but this digs into the Goldman Sachs guys. Like, you want AI, you buy Amazon. You don't buy an Nvidia or stuff like that. Be very, very careful with the Nvidias and stuff like that. But tomorrow we're going to ripple through a bunch of stuff going on with China, with NATO, around the world. Oh, I love these headlines. The smart money. He lost 35%, ignoring 2024's biggest trades. I'm not good at what I'm doing. This is some guy that runs like couple billion dollar hedge fund. I suck at what I'm doing. 35. Are you insane? Again, folks, we, you, me, us, we're the smart money. I've met some of these, quote, legendary investors, and they're actually quite stupid. Still, could not be more bullish on 2025. We're going to have a rip your face off Trump rally. We're going to debrief tomorrow. The Fed got it wrong. I'm shocked. I've been telling you the entire time the truth, and I got it right. I called bullshit on the transit. Inflation is transitory. Well, if your definition of transitory is 2 years-ish, then you nailed it. Clearly, it wasn't. And then they're getting it wrong right now with inflation. That hawkish cut that we got the other week, nailed it. We had on a bearish double vertical. I had 3 people email me, or one shot me a text that said, I paid for my lifetime membership with one trade with this bearish double vertical, folks, in a day. Folks, and we're having a blast dogfighting the S&P. I love this type. I love movement like this, man. This is dogfighting the market. This is dogfighting the S&P 500 with bearish and then bullish double verticals. I can be completely wrong, folks. We can keep going down to this, 150-day moving average based on what? Nothing. So we are way oversold at this point. We've already regained most of what we lost today, and we're just about back to this. What is that? The 50-day moving average. So we're having fun, man. Having a blast here, dogfighting and trading the market. The trade that I placed this morning is already up 35%. It was high as 40%. You saw that a couple minutes ago as the S&P is whipping around. But that's a great trade. I can teach you how to do this. But wait, this is a member video. Maybe I'll make this public on our YouTube page. But folks, men lie, trades don't. Just showed you my trades, trading with real money in our accounts, and we are printing money off of these double verticals. Then we're doing good with just other outside trades too. Our Amazon, Raytheon, our CBOE. We're going to talk about a little Chipotle and maybe even some Starbucks tomorrow, some Goldman Sachs. Having a blast, folks. We're going to have a great 2025. We have so much good on the horizon, but obviously enjoy the present moment. Be present. Namaste. And I'm actually wearing my shirt that says Basi. Basi means truth. There is only truth. I am the way, the light, and the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So appreciate the extra day off today. We'll do a brief on my birthday tomorrow, a joint brief. The link should be already mailed to you, or it'll be obviously posted in all of our member stuff here. Other than that, have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you're hedged. Fights on. Namaste and Basi Basi. Whiz out. I'll see you tomorrow.